G'day, my name's Nicholas Ryan, and this is me outside my home in Narellan, which is in Camden, New South Wales. It's about an hour southwest of Sydney. I'm 20 years old and currently study film at Sydney Uni. Before moving to Camden, my family and I lived here at number 32 in a place called Raby, which is in Campbelltown. It backs onto a motorway called the M5. I was christened in a salad bowl at Eagle Vale Anglican. And just around the corner, the serial killer Ivor Milat lived just across the road from the police station. Campbelltown isn't a very well-off place. It's famous for having a lot of housing commission. People hag it out, and to most people's surprise, I'm proud to say I was born here. When I was 3, my family and I moved to Camden after my dad became a member of the New South Wales Parliament. Camden is a town with a population of just over 50,000. It boasts a long history that was responsible for Australia's first resource boom, in the form of cattle. Established after some cows in Sydney went missing and were later found grazing on the banks of the Nepean River, in 1805 Governor King gave John Macarthur 20 square kilometres of land, which was promised to him by the Secretary of State for War and Colonies, Lord Camden, after whom John Macarthur named his property. And after his death in 1834, Macarthur's family subdivided the land and paved the way for the establishment of Camden itself in 1840. It's true to say that Camden was the first place anyone made big money in Australia, and therefore kick-starting the national economy. Today, while most of its residents consider Camden to be something of a country town, it has become part of greater metropolitan Sydney. While no longer centre stage in an emerging nation, Camden is poised to become one of the fastest expanding growth centres in the country. Camden is now experiencing unprecedented growth in terms of population and development. It's estimated that by 2031, Camden's population will grow to 160,000, triple the number of people that live here now. Sadly, in recent times, Camden has been the focus of global news coverage for all the wrong reasons. Many residents have voiced fear, and some showed extraordinary intolerance towards a plan to build an Islamic school. I think that all Australians should have the same rights, regardless of their religion. Provided the school meets all the rigours of the state's planning laws, I see no problem. My parents sent me to the local Anglican school, and I see no reason why Muslim mum and dads can't do the same for their kids. I find it hard at times to understand the prejudice some people express. It's not a case of agreeing or even liking someone else's belief system, but having the maturity to peacefully agree to disagree. In many ways, Camden is at crossroads with itself. It is a town steeped in history, and is now in a difficult time of transition, from a small town to a small city. Increasingly it looks more like this than anything else. This is an exciting time to be living in Camden, to experience the change and to use the opportunity to reinvent ourselves and to reaffirm what made us unique in the first place. In many ways, the issues confronting Camden are a miniature version of the same social processes happening in the rest of Australia, and for that matter, the Western world. How do communities embrace change and deal with alternative ideas and still keep a sense of identity and adopt new ways and yet protect our heritage? Camden is a town on the fringe of a massive city, and increasingly it is stuck between two very different worlds. How it chooses to navigate through these challenging times is anyone's guess. But I pray for our sake, and that of the nation too, that we can choose what is right and not simply expedient.